Hi guys, this is Ms.Hong. Today is April 23rd, Thursday. Um so I had a meeting with my supervisor and she said there's gonna be a benchmark test on next Monday. So today I prepared benchmark review session. All right. So on Monday, you need to take the benchmark. That's only for one day, and you can choose your time. And if you don't take it on Monday, there's no way to make up. So you should take it on Monday. All right. And it's 45 minutes. You can use a calculator. Entire test. So you should know how to use a calculator, TI-84 or Desmos. You should know how to use that. And the topics are like this: finding zero from the polynomial function, solve simple rational and radical equations, and getting extraneous, and identify even and odd function from the graph, or identify even and odd from the algebraic expression, but you need to prove it. So using f of negative x, and you should prove the work. All right. And then topic 4, that is writing inverse function. I know a lot of you having trouble with that, but she said only linear function, so we will work on the linear only. All right, that's it. So today I'm gonna go over this. I'm not sure, but probably the video will be part 1 and part 2, gonna be a little longer than normal, but I try to help you. So if you want to study and if you want to get good grade on benchmark, then you should watch entire video. And I was so surprised, the lesson on Tuesday, hold on, let me charge my pencil. So lesson on Tuesday, I used the graphing calculator, and I unloaded graphing calculator website. And you know how many people ask about, oh, Ms.Hong, am I supposed to use a graphing calculator? How can I use a graphing calculator? How can I access it? A lot of you ask about that one. I was so surprised. You know what? Then I think you didn't watch the video. That's why you're totally lost. So if you watch the video, then I put the link on it. You can use the same link for the graphing calculator, and in the video I told you copy the link so that you can use it later, right? So you didn't watch the video. And also Miss Ross and I had conference today in the morning. We opened the Google Meet, so you can log in and you can ask anything about anything. You can ask about anything, but nobody logged in for the meet. So I don't know, guys. So you need to figure out what you're supposed to do. You're junior, and you know what you're supposed to do. And I don't get it. Some of you, I try to help you, but all your question is did you watch your video? That's my question. If you didn't watch the video and you keep asking me something, then that's nonsense. All right. Okay. Anyway, let me start. So please watch the video, and I'm gonna ask you a short question about the lesson video. So you need to watch entire video to get the question correct. All right. So guys, look. So first, so I don't know which one you prefer. You can use either one, Desmos, or you can also use, hold on. You can also use TI-84, doesn't matter. So I put two linked together. So Desmos looks like this. Hold on. Desmos, when you open it, that looks like this, and you start graphing, then you can type the graph. But the good thing for the Desmos, whatever you put here, hold on, let me try, whatever, any function, x plus 1, x minus 1, or x plus 2, whatever, right? Whatever function you get, you will get your x-intercepts as a point like that. So this is kind of easy to get the point, right? Or your y-intercept, right? That's kind of easier. And if you have like, if you want to get the intersection, right? So let me put y equals like x plus 1, something like that, right? Then do you see intersections over here? You can get the intersection directly. So if you're using TI-84, then we need to do like couple steps to get the intersection, right? But when you use Desmos, you can get intersection directly. So probably that will be easier for you. But during the test, you can use Desmos or TI-84, so you can choose whatever you want. But basically, as high school students, you should know how to use graphing calculator TI-84, right? So if you want to practice, you can use this website. I know this is NJSLA practice website, but there's the graphing calculator TI-84, so you can use it for free. So you can use this or Desmos, doesn't matter. And on benchmark, you can use whatever you want, all right? So just keep in mind, I'm gonna use this too today. So hold on, let me get the question. Oops. Oh my god. Okay, I want to do this dual page. So let's look at the question, guys. So this one says identify zeros of the polynomial, right? So like actually when we learned this polynomial, we did factoring or synthetic division, right? But this time you can use a graphing calculator, so just get 0. So you know what? Identify zeros, graph, and then get x-intercepts. So we will get zeros like this, all right? So I'm gonna type my function here. So my function is, it's f of x is y, so you can do y equals x cubed. So you can use this. When you want to type some number, you can use that one, a to the b power, so b, so you can type any exponent. So x cubed and move minus x squared. So guys, you need to practice it by yourself, all right? So I'm just typing the problems. So this is my graph, right? So look at this. This is my graph, and we want to find the x-intercepts, right? So just click the point. What is this? -3, and that one 1 and 3. So -3, 1 and 3. So from here you can just write it, my zeros, -1, no, -3, 1 and 3. Like this, you can get your zeros like that. Okay, so what do we do when you have identified the zeros of the polynomial? You graph and get the x-intercepts, all right? And solve simple rational and radical equations. So for this one, you can also use a graphing calculator. So first I'm gonna solve that problem. So I'm gonna clear this, and you know what? One side for each. So that one, y1, y2, like that. All right. So and then when we put the fractions, I want you to use parentheses for the numerator, because sometimes you have like two different things, right? Or hold on, let me try without parentheses. So 4 divided by, oh yeah, it just comes like fractions, so you don't have to do the parentheses. So 4 over x plus 2, right? And then my second one, so you go to y2, that's 3x over x plus 2. So 3x over x plus 2, like this. Then do you see the intersection, guys? Do you see this? What is that? That's 1.333, right? So when you solve the equation like that, then you're using only x value. So x equals 1.333. But the thing is, in that case, we are not able to get extraneous. So, if you want to get extraneous, then you need to solve it using like cross product. Do you remember? You need to do the cross product and then you need to get it. Alright? So that one, that's exactly the same question we did before. So you check your note. You will have it. Okay? And then my second question, this one, radical equation. Same thing. Right? So that one, left side, I will use this for my y1. That for my y2. Alright? So y equals square root of, it's right here, negative 3x plus 24. Right? So you have that. And my y2, you copy that one, x minus 2. So y equals x minus 2. Like that. Do you see the intersection over here? That one. That's my extraneous, right? I mean, that's my solution. 5, 3. So what do? We're just using x values only. So x equals 5. And same thing, if you want to get your extraneous, then you need to solve algebraically. But for the radical, you can just think about the negative part. So, you know what? So, when you draw the graph, when you draw the graph like this, then there's gonna be an intersection over here, right? Something over here, that's your extraneous. Because when we square, we get extraneous. So when you square that, then graph will go like this. So something over here, that'll be your extraneous. But if you want to get it, I recommend just solve it algebraically. You square, and then you solve it. Alright, so also this question, we did it before. So you can check your note. Alright, or if you don't get it, you can text me. Alright. And so that was topic 2. Okay, so we did this, identify 0 using graphing calculator and solving rational radical equation using graphing calculator. So this one, how do we do it? Set left side y1, right side y2, and sketch. So get graphs and get intersections x coordinate. So we are getting only x coordinate, alright? You're not answering y coordinate when you solve the equation, okay? And look at question 3. So this one, we already know that. We already know this question. So you know how to do this, right? If that is symmetric over y-axis, even, symmetric over the origin, so it's like upside down, then that's odd. Nothing, then that's neither, right? So look, what is this? That's odd, right? What is this? Symmetric over the y-axis, so this is even. What about this one? It's symmetric over the origin, so that's odd. What about this one? You have this, and you have that shape over here, so that's odd, right? And then